it 4 weeks, but in the last 30 days I lost over 8 kg. Now here is a before picture and here is an after picture. I'm going to be sharing 5 things that I did that helped me lose weight within that short period of time. But I'm not going to start from that without telling you what my struggles were. And I know that somebody might be going through the struggles. You're feeling the same way I felt. How did I go through that struggle? How did I even add weight, right? Because if you don't know what the problems are, you will not be able to solve the problem. So 3 things that this video is going to cover is that I'm going to talk to you about how I gained a lot of weight, the struggles I have, and how I was able to lose 8 kg in 30 days. Now, let's start up. Before we start this video, I'd like to tell you that you should click on the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. I'm a content creator, an entrepreneur, and a fitness professional here in Lagos, Nigeria. On Startup with Breakthrough, I share tips on business, secular fashion, and my life experience generally. Click on the subscribe button, turn on the notifications so that you can know when I post new videos. How did I add weight? What happened? Now, this year hasn't been the easiest year, but I know that I have won a lot of battles this year, and one of that was stress. Nobody really tells you how much toll stress takes on you, and this means around stress, people always think that once you're stressed, right, you would lose weight instead of putting on weight. But as body differs, so does some of those experiences, and the effect of those experiences differ. So for some people, they would put on weight. For some people, they will actually lose weight. So for me, I didn't lose weight. I added a lot of weight. In short, this is the heaviest I've ever weighed in my entire life. That was how bad it was. And guess what? This thing happened between 3 to 6 months, because I know that in January I lost a lot of weight in January because I was sick. I was not feeling too well during the Christmas period, so I shedded a lot. So you can imagine, I had lost weight in the year and I was losing more weight in December. So coming back in January, trying to relax, trying to eat more, and just to get my vibe back, to get my mojo back and all of that, I dived into work like never before. As you know, I run a business, but I also work a 9 to 5 as a fitness professional with the biggest fitness chain here in West Africa. So because of the work I needed to do, I never really paid attention to my health. And guess what? It will shock you. I added this weight, but I had a free access to the gym. Being in the fitness industry now, I had access to a lot of things that would have probably helped my health better, that would have even made me look great, lose more weight and all of that, but that didn't happen. And that's one of the main I really want to break, right? The idea that you're in a gym, the idea that you go to the gym, and the idea that you're probably a fitness person, or this person is a fitness person, why are they adding weight? It doesn't work that way. Losing weight or anything that has to do with moving your body from one thing to another has to come with, first of all, intentionality, and then has to come with a lot of work. And so I would say I put in a lot of work, but that was the beginning of my issues. I was under a lot of stress. I knew I was not sleeping well. I'm still struggling to sleep, and that's because I was spending a lot of time on social media. Guys, it's bad. I'm saying this from a thing of pain, because when I'm pressing my phone, right, in the morning, I'm on my phone, pressing my phone, I'm doing work. Later in the evening, I'm finding an avenue to rest. I'm looking for something to just get my mind off the lot of work I have to do, or something pending. I just don't want to work on my head. My next channel for letting things out, or for just clearing up that memory, is my phone. I go on social media, spend time on social media, watch and consume all form of content. I could do this for hours. I could be on social media for over 7 hours. I'll be doing that, and it's past 12 midnight, it's past 1 a.m, it's past 2 a.m. I know I need to sleep. See, I know I need to sleep, but even at that, I close my eyes, I'm not able to sleep. I can't sleep. So the next morning I wake up with a lot of fatigue, I wake up with anxiety, I wake up tired, right? And I still now feel the stress for the day. So it's like I kept accumulating things, and I was looking for a way to either make myself feel good or just be able to get myself out of that situation, and I found the wrong things. So there was stress there, and there was the stress was spiking my cravings. I don't even mind cooking food at home. My next option is to buy something to eat, and I'll be eating and I'll be working. I'll just get maybe Snickers, I'll just eat. See, I was all over the place. I was just eating. And by the time I found out how much weight I had added as at July, I was at 113 kg. I went to the pharmacy to get drugs, and in MedPlus in my area, they always have a weighing scale. So I just went to just weigh myself, just find out how healthy I was. In my own head, I was healthy. How healthy I was. Lo and behold, I was weighing over 113 kg. I was shocked. My highest weight has been over 103, 105. Anytime I get 103, 105, I know that, oh, baby girl, you're way too heavy, right? But see, a 10 kg extra had added in less than 6 months, I'm telling you. So I knew that I needed to do something. And I'll tell you, I started this journey in July and sometime in August, and I was struggling throughout that. But I'm happy now looking back at how I started, because if I didn't start in July and August and I really started in September, I'll probably still be struggling now, right? So what were my struggles? Now, starting in July and August, I started going to a gym for a bit to just get my body working and all of that. But you know, with fat, it doesn't just disappear, right? What is being weighed in my body is not what I just ate. It's things that have accumulated over a period of time. So I struggled in July. I was trying to change my diet, but my cravings were still high. So what I needed to do was to tone down my sugar, because my insulin would always spike my cravings and start reducing how much stress I get myself into. I don't pick cause I'm not supposed to pick. I don't work over hours that I'm not supposed to work. And I may tell you, it may not be great for my career, but it's only someone that is alive that has a career going on. I decided to stop a lot of things from bothering me. I'm really ambitious, so it gets in the way. But I had to talk to myself and tell myself, we need to do the first things first. Set the right pace for this thing to happen. You want to be in a good place. You want to be in a happy place to be able to achieve the things you want to achieve. And if that is going to happen, what's going on now doesn't fit into that circle. It won't happen the way I'm pushing things. I had that conversation with myself, and I started struggling. Cravings are not something you just stop, right? So I had to have that conversation with myself about what I would eat and what I would not eat. So the cravings and all of that, I had to work on that. So first things first, aside the time, the second thing I did was I had to be very active at work. So instead of looking for a routine to change my routine and switch up everything, the thing I did was that when I'm at work, I try to be very active at work. So number one, I take morning walks. When I take morning walks, I actually do my devotional there, so that I'm not trying to spend more time, right? So I multitask. When I'm in the office, if I need to tell a colleague something, I am not calling them on phone. I'm not sending a mail. I will walk down to their office, tell them what I need to tell them. And in a day, by doing this, I was covering over 5K steps. Remember, I've taken a walk in the morning. So with my walk in the morning, I've done maybe like 2K steps. I probably have 2 to 3K steps remaining for my day, right? And I make sure that I go to buy stuff. I go and ease myself. So I take a lot of water, so it takes me out. I have to ease myself and all of that. And another thing I try to also do is that when I'm answering long calls, if we're going to speak for over 5 minutes, I'm going to stand up and answer that call. No sitting down. That way, I did a lot of more work. Like, I don't have to do so much, but I was being active all through the day and my steps were counting. When I come back in the evening, if I am not able to complete my activity for the day, I still do evening walks, watching a podcast, scheduling my posts on Instagram, responding to personal mails, doing maybe a class online, or even calling my mom or my friends. So I was using them to just keep things going, taking a walk, put my earpiece, and I'll just be doing that. That way you'll get more done, right? It's something that worked for me, and I know it can work for you, especially if you're a very busy person. You can't switch your schedule. You don't have more than 24 hours. So you have to find a way to actually get more active in the day. Now, the other thing I did was using apps. So I have 3 apps that help me to stay direct on my plannings. So I had an app for intermediate fasting. I was not really doing intermediate fasting, but I don't eat until around 12 or 1. That way I've given myself a bit of time. So when I start eating stuff, I know that okay, maybe twice in a day and I'm good to go. I have the Pacer app that I use in checking how much I've covered and all of that. I also have my wristwatch here. I have my Apple wristwatch that I use in checking what I've done for the day and all of that. So here I have done over 5,000 steps here. Let me show you guys. So I've done over 5,000 steps here, but I have gone to the gym this morning, right? And you can see going to the gym didn't even increase my steps for the day. It only just made it easier for me to hit my goal for the day, but it didn't increase my steps for the day. So I had gone to the gym. You can see this. So I've gone to the gym. I've covered my move goal of almost 1,200 calories. I've covered this. After this, you see this. I've done my exercise. So I give myself 60 minutes exercise every day. So I do more than that, but that's the most I can do. I have 10 hours standing that I do every day. So I always close my hours of standing. I've done 7 hours already. And so you can see total steps taken, I've done 5,680, and this is just 1:48 p.m. in the afternoon. So I still have a lot of time to cover this. But once you get working in the morning, you would really be good to go. Once you get working in the morning, you'll really be good to go. So this have helped me. I had the Pacer app, the intermittent fasting app, and I have my wristwatch. So I use that to check. Another thing I did was calorie. See, you can never lose weight without being on a calorie deficit. There is no two ways about it. Your body has a certain number of energy it needs. When you take more than what your body needs, it stores it as fat. So you need to take less so that your body utilizes what it needs and even start tapping energy from stored carbs in your body already. So the idea is to put less, and then your body has to now start getting from other places to reduce what is being stored in your body. It's like losing weight is like stocking up your wardrobe, right? Now, is in stocking up your wardrobe, the more you bring more items and put that you don't need inside your wardrobe will be very full and almost cluttered, right? But if you stop buying clothes and start wearing what you have, right, you're not adding anything to it. You start utilizing what you have. So what we want to do is that we have filled up our body with a lot of carbs, reasons why we have added weight. So we want our body to start using what it has inside. The essence of even eating in the day is to just give your body a bit of energy, right? So that you're not too weak before your body starts tapping energy from your body, right? So your body has something to tap up. But how have I been able to do that? Now, I have not changed my diet. I eat cakes, I eat meat pie, I eat rice, I eat beans, I eat anything I like to eat. But portion control, guys. Portion control. Now, a bowl of popcorn and a cup of granules. You would look at the two of them and think that, oh, popcorn is so much, granite is small. But no. So in calorie deficit, there are 3 things that matter. Number 1, the nutrient content of the item you're eating. Secondly, the quantity of the item you're eating. Thirdly, the combo of what you are eating. So each of the things you eat have their nutrients and they have the amount of calories in each of them. Now, the quantity is another part. Then other things you add to it. So it's like saying, oh, I'm taking yogurt and the yogurt is 400 calories. And you go and pack sweetens, you pack honey, you pack groundnuts, you pack every sugary thing into the yogurt. The yogurt is no longer a 400 calorie yogurt though. The yogurt might be like a 2k calorie yogurt. What you want to ensure is that even if you're taking things, you're understanding what you're taking. So I have a list of things that I want to eat, things I eat for snacks, things I want to eat when I'm hungry, and things I want to eat when I'm not hungry. I can do a chicken republic in the afternoon. By this time in the afternoon, I eat chicken and jollof rice, fried chicken and jollof rice. But what I know is that later in the evening, I can't eat anything that has carbs or dense carbs like that. What I'll do is I'll take popcorn or I'll take watermelon. Now, I have that 1.8 calorie that I want to take daily so that I don't take so much. We're supposed to take 2,800, but I want to limit to 1.8 so that my body can take all that energy it needs from my body. So avoid calorie dense foods. There are things I would never take. I can never take groundnuts unless they're giving me 4 or 5 of these. I can calculate that, oh, it's not up to 100 calories, because the jump is short. When I'm eating, I remember the pains of the exercise I do. I remind myself that you don't want to keep doing this. Do you understand? I don't eat food that is not sweet. I don't eat food that does not interest me. All of them will add calories, whether big or small. But I want my journey to be very enjoyable. So I only eat things that interest me, and I also calculate what I eat and check the quantity. I switched a lot of things. So in my fridge, you would see yogurt, you will see raisins, you will always find watermelon in my fridge, you always find apple in my fridge, you always find carrot in my fridge, because anytime I feel like chewing something, I don't want to start eating what I don't need to eat. I take cake. If I take cake, I know that I'm not going to take anything carbs again that day. I have to be on fruit all through that day. Another thing I also try to do is that I don't take soft drink anymore. I eliminated that. So there are things you want to curtail and there are things you want to eliminate entirely. Zero Coke, body Coke, you will not find me. And it's hard the few times, but when you say no the first time, say no the second time, it becomes easy. So that's where consistency plays a role. You really have to be consistent about some of these things. Really, you have to be very consistent about it. Now I've gone from 103 kg on 105 now, and typically 105 is my heaviest before now. So I'm still heavy. I'm still trying to lose weight. Gotten to where I need to go to. So I need to do at least 5 kg this month, so that I would not have, so I would just start sustaining what I have over a period of time and start losing 1 kg, 2 kg over a long period of time. I don't check the scale. The scale will discourage you. See, I know that there was one day in the gym that I almost cried because my scale was not moving. But I know I've put in a lot of work. I'm literally hungry, but I can't eat some of the things I want to eat. So I don't do scales. It's how I feel that it really helps me, how I feel, how confident I am. I've never lost my confidence, even at 120 kg. I never lose my confidence, but it's a lot better. The kind of clothes I wear, I wear more crop tops than when I was even 100 kg. So I think it also has to do with your mindset. How do you see yourself? So this is a journey for me. And when we come to the gym and someone is looking at me like, you're big, I'm like, no, we're in the clinic together. If you're okay, you will not be here. It's like we all come to church to seek for God's grace and mercy. If you had it all going well for you, you'll not be in church. You shall be Elon Musk or something. You get? Same way, the gym is like a clinic for fitness goals, right? If you're here, you came here for something. We're all trying to achieve that goal. And another thing I want to talk to you is that while you're on the journey, don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. See, I'm the only person that know that I want to lose weight too. If I'm talking to you outside and talk about it, it's your business. Like, I'm not perturbed, I'm not bothered. Because the reason why I want to lose this weight is not even about my body. It's because I want to give to myself something for my birthday next year. I want to look different. And I also noticed that it was affecting my health. So that's another important part. It's about me, really. It's not about anybody. So it gives me happiness when I achieve the goals I achieve, even if nobody is seeing it. It's about my happiness, really. So those are some of the things I have tried. In my coming video, I'm going to share some of the exercises I do to lose weight, and so that you can see what's like and you can be part of that. So see you on the next one. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure to click on the notification button so you can know when I post new videos. And if you follow any of my tips, it would be nice for you to drop a comment so I know if it worked. There are other tips that you can share. If you're someone who has struggled with weight and you have won that battle, I'm still in that journey, so you can help me with that. See you on the next one.